Okay, welcome to day 3 of Tantra Yoga Winter Flow. So continuing on with the kind of progressive nature of this practice, we're going to be doing something that adds a little bit more expansion, right, into our body. So we're taking what we did in the first day, which is really this art of attention, and very specifically attention to the breath. How the inhale and exhale almost fall and dance between each other, and to feel that in, how the inhale gives itself to the exhale, how the exhale gives itself to the inhale, and to feel that beautiful dance that in many ways becomes intimate and generous and beautiful, right? When we can really keep our attention on that. And then moving with what we did yesterday, this idea of spanda, right, where really the attention was very much on the compression, the moving in, and then to feel the release afterwards. Today, it's going to be flipping that on its head, right, where we focus more so on the expansion. So this idea of getting bigger, right, and it's so important because as we move through our day, our week, even the year, okay? Winter is really a time where things start to dissolve, collapse, right? There's a kind of a moving in. And so when we talk about this idea of cultivating resources, it's so important to have the space for resources to live, right? And in this practice, there is a very much a particular focus, right, on expanding from the very center, the very core of our being. And in our yoga practice, we talk about this resource of power living there, this power that exists at the very center of our being, right? And it's very beautiful, like when you consider, right, if you look at the outside world and you consider it even from the top down, right, at a global level to even an individual level, there is very much often this desperation to hoard power, right? This desperation to house it like it is somehow infinite. And in yoga teaches you that power is limitless. And when we can it's a renewable resource, right? Just like the sun, just like the wind. It's still raining here, just in case you can hear that in the background. And so, but it's about cultivating a practice that allows power to regenerate and continue to generate, right? And then to create space in the body for power to live, right? And when power can open up through us and we feel this spread, this is when power can more easily be shared, right? There's less of a desire to keep it because we know there's more of where it came from. So this is what we're going to be working with today. You are going to need a towel, and it would be nice if you could also have blocks, okay, or something close by, so you may need it. So we're going to start, and when you have the towel, just to say here, make sure the towel is a little bit wider, okay, than your hips, that you can kind of hold it on the outside, so nothing too small, and you don't have to roll it the whole way, towel or blanket, okay? And we're going to start by putting it across our abdomen, so around our belly button, so putting it across here. I'm going to show you what we're going to do now. Also very nice to have a book or a block, because we may need it. Okay, so in this position, I'm going to ask you to keep your knees together, keep the feet together, okay? So try to avoid open knees. And again, if for whatever reason you prefer open knees, then again, reminding you that whatever I say is always a suggestion, right? It's never kind of like, you have to do this. So you're always responsible and always in charge of your own body. And so then you're going to take the blanket, and again, just reminding you, if you have ulcers, if you have cysts on your ovaries, if you're menstruating, sometimes this is nice if you're menstruating, sometimes it's a little bit uncomfortable and can cause cramping, right? So always going nice and easy. So if that's the case, you can do this by taking the towel and making it a little bit not so thick, okay? Or you can just do it without it, okay? So from here, we're going to take the towel or the blanket across the belly button, and you're just going to inhale. And then when you exhale, feel the belly button coming into the back body and start to fold down over the blanket. From here, you can take a block or a book, whatever feels good for you, and you're going to place your forehead on the block. Arms can be bent, palms facing up, or they can be by your side, palms facing up here as well. And again, just reminding you that you're finding the best position comfortable. But this is really about starting to access that space in the abdomen. So much of our time we get kind of trapped and stuck, and breath doesn't move, right, as we move throughout our day here. So this is about giving that little bit of compression, that little bit of stimulation, so that we can begin to kind of cultivate and generate that power at the very center of our body. So continuing to inhale through the nose and out through the nose, and focusing on the breath in the belly. And so as you inhale, start to feel the abdomen, the belly button expanding and opening into the blanket. And really feel that kind of compression that's happening, that space that you're creating in the back of your body. And then as you exhale, just feel the belly button falling or removing to the back body, and almost like the blanket or the towel is being eaten, right? Allow the body to fall. We're here for a couple of breaths. So again, just nice and easy, relaxing nice and slowly. Inhaling, the breath is generous. Expanding and opening. And again, as you exhale, feel the belly button move into back body. Feel the blanket, again, almost like being eaten by the abdomen. Continuing like this, inhaling, so nice and slow with the breath. And what you may find here, and again, just observing this, if this is true for you, that there is like a tenderness here. And this is quite normal. What you want to watch out for is like a sharp pain, right? Or a pain that has kind of like a heat to it that feels really kind of like your body is saying, no, not this, okay? And so just observing and listening to those cues. But if you're feeling a tenderness, like it's a little bit like, ooh, this feels strange, then that's okay, right? And so inhaling, expanding and opening nice and slow, abdominal breath. And then again, exhale, allow the body to relax. Feel the belly button move to the back body. And feel like you're going a little bit deeper now. Stay here for another 5 more breaths. So nice and slow, focusing on the breath. The breath is generous. The breath is expansive. Relaxing the back of the neck and the jaw. 4 more breaths. And again, as you take your last breath, really focus on the inhalation, this sensation of expansion. And then very slowly, and I mean very slowly, keep your eyes closed if they're closed, hands on the shoulders, chin to chest, and then very slowly, very gently, start to roll up, roll up, roll up. From here, please bring your hands to your hips, palms out, 4 fingers facing in, elbows out nice and wide, chin is slightly in. And just take 5 breaths here. Inhaling, expanding and opening. Feel the abdomen open. So pregnant with breath. And then again, exhale, gently, gently squeezing the belly button into the back body. And again, just start to notice how the body feels here. Inhaling to feel the expansion. And again, exhaling to gently, gently squeeze the belly button into the back body. We're going to go 3 more breaths like this. You may start to feel this very, very subtle, slow heat opening through the body. And again, this kind of element of fire that clears, there's a clarity to it. And so creating space in the body. And so again, space for power to live in. Now very gently from here, and again, moving nice and slow, right? It's different to the excited summer flow, right? So right now you're going to place the blanket on the ground, and again you can decide how big or small the roll is. This time I'm going to ask you to place the blanket, I'm going to come up a little bit more, instead of at the belly button, just a little bit lower. So at the top of the pelvis here, okay, where the hip bones are. So just placing it right around there. And again, reminding you, menstruation, cysts on your ovaries, these things, you're keeping care of your body, right? So it's never about pushing too much, right? So bring the blanket down, and again, find that space. So again, under the belly button. And you're going to come to sit, elbows under the shoulders, tops the feet on the ground, coming into Sphinx Pose. Now again, from here, just try to find like a little place where your body can go into the blanket there. And now start to close the eyes, or else fix the gaze of the point of the floor in front of you. And again, we start to take 7 breaths here. So again, everything is nice and slow. Inhale now, and really feeling the expansion. So feel the base of the abdomen, the lower abdomen expanding and opening into the blanket or the towel. And then as you exhale, just allow the body to fall. So the belly button naturally moves to the back of the body, and you feel the body falling, falling, falling. There's like a melting over the blanket. Again, inhaling, expanding and opening. And then again, exhaling that melting, that softening. And so really focusing the breath on the base of the body now. And again, just noticing tenderness is okay, right? It's like we feel like sometimes it's a funny sensation to have this kind of a compression like this. And again, just observing tenderness is okay. If it is sharp, it is uncomfortable, then you can do this without the blanket, without the towel, okay? Taking about 4 more breaths here, nice and gentle, focus on the breath, and feeling specifically the inhalation, the expansion. And so as you inhale, really feeling the body moving, the breath moving from the inside out. And as you exhale, feel the breath returning from the outside in. Continuing like this. Really nice. From here, you're going to bring your hands under your shoulders. Very slowly, very gently come through tabletop. And then from here, you're going to roll that blanket or towel fully to the top of the mat. You're going to get a block or something that's hard. And again, you don't have to have the block, this is just a little bit extra. And you're going to place the block on the diagonal line. From here, you're going to bring the block to around, let's say the belly button and up, okay? So up around the diaphragm instead. So again, belly button is on the lower part of the block. There you go. And the upper part of the block has a little bit of pressure, a little bit of compression around the ribs, around the sternum, okay? Around the diaphragm. So from here now, for me it's nicer, right, that my elbows are straight, my hands are in front of me. And so again, you just observe, right? If it's too much, take the block away, only use the blanket, right? And have that around where the diaphragm is, right? So that line under the rib cage. Now again, staying here, tops the feet on the mat. Relax the pubic bone now, so not so much pressure in the low part of the body. And then just feeling the breath opening, expanding into the block. So inhale, expand and open the breath. And you really want to feel, so the block is vertical, right? You really want to feel this down the center line of the abdomen. So again, inhaling. And exhale, very gently pull the belly button into the back body. This helps if anyone is having a little bit of a twinge in their lower back, right? Inhaling, expanding and opening, especially as we expand. You might feel that. And then again, exhale, gently squeeze the belly button into the back body. You've got about another 4 more breaths here. Inhaling, so really focusing on starting to activate very gently, very easily this center of our body. The source of power in our body. Nice and slow. And so it's like kind of a gentle way of switching the engine on, right? And again, just observing, how do you feel? So even though we're going nice and slow, it still doesn't mean that you can be devoid of feelings like frustration, anger, irritation, boredom, all of these things very potent in and around the abdomen. Even a sense of worry. Okay, so observing all of this, keep the breath here, 2 more breaths. Really nice. Now from here I'm going to ask you to go just a little bit deeper. So that means you're either going to bring your hands a little bit closer and lift up that little bit higher so the chest is high, shoulders are back. Otherwise, okay, and so bear with me, otherwise you're going to bring your heels to your bum. You're going to hold on to the tops of the feet. And so again, this might be too much for some people this time in the morning, right? Or this time in the practice. So again, just observing, never pushing yourself too much, right? Always, always, always listening to the body. Staying here now, you're going to pull the feet back. So I want you to feel the hands, the arms getting taut. Okay, feel the chest opening. And now really feel the abdomen expanding here. Inhale, open the breath in across the block. And then exhale, squeeze gently, abdomen back, or belly button back to back body. Really nice. Inhaling. And again, exhaling. You've got about 5 more breaths. So see, can you keep a calmness, a sense of ease, right? Even if there's kind of like a fire, a volcano in your body that's going, oh my God, get me out of here, right? 3 or 4 more breaths now. Inhaling, so nice and gentle with the breath. Very nice. And so in the morning time, this kind of a practice in the morning is really nice for just slowly waking the body up, slowly waking you up. And in the evening when it's practiced, it's a really nice way of just clearing the day, right? So getting rid of the day. 1 more breath here, really slowly. Beautiful. Very gently, very gently. Let go of the feet, hands on the shoulders, and now really slow. So be gentle. Press up through tabletop. Very nice. And then exhale, sink the hips back to the heels. Remove anything off the mat. Very nice. And then inhale, nice and slow. Coming up to tabletop, feel the breath moving down the spine. And again, exhale, squeezing the belly button. Elbows bend, chin to chest. Inhaling to tabletop, expanding and opening the breath through the body. And then again, exhale, squeeze the belly button in. You've got 4 more of these. Really good. Inhaling. So especially for anyone that has a little bit of a tightness in the lower back, this kind of a pumping action is going to help to shift or remove any energy that might get stuck in the back of the body, right? Inhaling. Feel that expansion, the breath opening. And then again, exhale, squeezing in. Really nice. 2 more breaths here. Inhaling. And then again, exhaling. Last time, inhaling. And exhaling. Really nice. Adding a little bit more heat now. Inhale, come to tabletop. Exhale, chest to the mat. Look forward, elbows squeezing into side body. Feel the abdomen stretch. Inhale, press back up. Exhale, round and squeeze the back. So like a little cat-cow, hips to heels, squeezing in. Really good. Inhaling forward into tabletop. Feel the slide in the abdomen. Exhale, chest to the mat. Look forward, chin forward. Really good. Inhale, press back up. Exhale, round and squeeze it. So you're using the power of your breath here to even do that little press up. Inhale, come forward. Feel the abdomen slide. Exhaling. Really nice. Inhale, press back up. Exhale, round and squeeze it. Really nice. From here, inhale forward. Last time. Exhaling. Now inhale forward into cobra. Always a little surprise, right? Now from here, lift the chest out a little bit. Press the pubic bone into the ground. Lift the hands and simultaneously lift the feet. Okay. Now here, thinking about expansion again. As you inhale, you're going to move your hands forward, open the feet away from each other. Inhale. Feel the breath spread through the body. As you exhale, elbows to the ribs, toes to touch, so squeezing in. Think about the expansion. Inhale, feet apart, hands forward. Feel the breath opening through the body. And then again, exhale, elbows squeeze, toes to touch. Really nice. So you're going to start to feel that heat building up that little bit more. Inhaling. And again, exhale, squeezing in, nice and strong. Really good. Belly button to back body. Inhale. Find the expansion, find the opening. Find the space. Exhale, squeezing into the center. Really good. You've got 3 more. Inhaling. Stay with me. So again, this power center, right? Always about willpower. The confidence that your body can do this, right? Exhaling. There's a very kind of fine line between pushing yourself, right? Over pushing yourself. And then giving up. Really good. 1 more breath, inhaling. Again, feeling the expansion and exhale. Really nice. From here, hands under the shoulders. Inhale, press through tabletop. And exhale, sit back. Really good. Hips to heels. Squeeze the belly button. Inhaling, feel the breath expanding and opening through the body. And then again, exhale, squeezing in, squeezing in, squeezing in. Inhaling, expanding and open the breath through the body. And then again, exhale, squeezing in, squeezing in, squeezing in. Really good. 1 last time. Inhale, tabletop. And then exhale, squeeze the belly button. And so again, feel this acting like a pump. You can actually feel, right, the spine becoming a little bit freer. Inhaling now, tabletop, tuck the toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Please stay here for 3 breaths. So again, from here, bend the knees as much as you need to. Press the front of the mat away, open the shoulders, chin to chest. Inhale into the body, so really feel expansion through the body. And then exhale, squeeze the belly button gently, gently into the back body. Really nice. Inhaling, feeling the expansion through the body. So like you're creating space, exhale, squeezing in, squeezing in, squeezing in. Beautiful. 1 more time, inhaling. And exhaling. From here, bend the knees, look forward, hop or walk to the top of the mat. Inhaling to lift up halfway. And so now really feel the breath opening through the body. Exhale, bend the knees, spill the spine, drop the neck, drop the head. You've got 4 more of these. Inhale, so creating space in the spine, opening through the body. Exhale, squeeze the belly button, drop the neck, drop the head. 3 more. Inhale, follow the breath. Exhale. See if you can start to lengthen the inhalation. So as you start to find more space to grow into, exhaling. Really nice. 1 more time. Inhale. And again, exhale. Beautiful. From here, inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, sit the bum down, our favorite. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. From here, sit the bum down, knees back behind the toes. So if you can't see the toes, you bring your knees back until you can. Notice if you've got ski slope in the lower back, pubic bone towards the belly button, right? So when we do this, it helps to create that little bit of strength. So most of us just kind of go, wah, right? And what's happening is abdomen is quite soft and we're using more energy, right? So this is about the skillful use of energy. Create a little bit of space, a little bit of support, pubic bone towards the belly button, you feel the core, activating that little bit more, power in the center. And again, from here, tailbone is lengthening. So staying here, ribs tucked in, inhale, expand and open the breath, so abdominal breath. And again, exhale, squeeze the belly button into the back body. And so really allow, especially for us ladies, right? Allow the abdomen to open and to expand. We tend to like try and suck in because we're like, God, I gotta look skinny. So really try to feel that breath opening, expanding. We want energy to move, right? And again, exhale, squeezing in. You've got 3 more here. Rooting through the heels, feel a lift through the inner thighs. The pelvic floor is nice and strong here. Inhaling. the breath opening in the base of the body, in the abdomen. And again, exhale, feel that little squeeze, that little kiss at the center of the body. Really good. 2 more times, inhaling. And again, exhale. Last time, inhaling. And again, exhale, beautiful. Inhale, hands up, all the way up, expanding up, hands up, prayer position, the heart. You've got 2 rounds of sun salutations, only 2 today. Inhale, and I want you to feel expansion as you open. Breath through the body, exhaling, folding forward, fingers in line with toes. Inhale, step the left foot back, look forward, heart forward, and feel the breath expand through the body. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhaling, using the breath, propel yourself forward into plank. Exhaling, lowering to the mat. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, look forward, heart forward. Feel the breath opening through the body. Exhale, feet together, folding forward. Inhale, rise up, stand up, all the way up. Exhale, hands together, prayer position, the heart. And again, last time, inhale. So again, focusing on getting bigger with every single inhalation. Exhaling. If you're like me now, you're starting to build a small sweat. Right foot. Again, expanding and opening through the body. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Really good. Inhale, forward into plank. Knees can always come to the ground here. Exhaling, lower. Inhale, rising and lifting. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, look forward, heart forward. Exhale, feet together, fold forward. Inhale, hands up overhead. Exhale, hands together, prayer position at the heart. I look like Cousin It there. Inhale across the chest. Exhale, hands by the side, palms forward, eyes to the elbows, forward to Tadasana. Again, pull the shoulders away from the ears, reach through the crown of the head, slight bend the knees, inner knees out, upper thighs in and back in space, strong in the middle of the body. Inhale, push the abdomen open, expand the breath through the body from the inside out. And exhale, feel that return to the center. Again, inhaling, expanding and opening the breath through the body. And again, here you're observing, how do you feel, right? What's happening mentally? What's happening emotionally? And so here we're stimulating this stuff, right? Inhaling, can you, with whatever it is that you are feeling on this journey, stay with your breath. Stay with the generosity of the breath. Stay with the peacefulness of the breath. Stay with the beauty of the breath. Really nice. This is the thing that carries you the whole way through your practice, regardless of what it is you're going through. Even if what that is, oh my God, I can't stay focused, yes? Inhaling, focus on the breath. Last time like this, exhale gently, pull the belly button back to center, really good. From here, please, inhale, hands up overhead. Exhale, hands to prayer position, the heart, step that left foot back. Spin the left foot so that it's parallel to the back of the mat. And we're going to take a nice wide stance, so as wide as is comfortable for you. Right heel is in line with the arch of the left foot. You're going to bend into the front knee. We're coming to warrior 2. From here, hands out, so parallel to the earth, palms facing down, shoulders relaxed. If you've got a lot of tension in your shoulders and your neck, palms up, break the elbows, helps, right? Now from here, really notice the tendency to push forward into that right toe. See, can you bring it to the heel instead? Our side of that left foot rooting in, big toe rooting in. And now I want you to squeeze the inner thighs together as much as you can. So I want you to feel power in the center. So like your thighs are trying to hug each other here. Now from here, notice you're leaning forward. See, can you come back to center? So the spine is in one line, vertical, right? A vertical plane. And staying here, looking over front middle finger. Now really, as you inhale, think about this, right? Getting bigger in the body. As you inhale, feel the breath literally opening to the feet, over, across the hips, over the chest, finger to finger, so the body is expanding widthways. Inhaling here. And now, as you exhale, here we go, squeeze the shins, squeeze the thighs, and squeeze the navel. You're coming back to the center. Think about that expansion out. Inhale, expanding and opening the breath through the body. And again, exhale, squeeze the shins, squeeze the thighs, and squeeze the navel. Really good. You've got 5 more here. Inhaler, really good. Every single inhalation, you're getting bigger, expanding across the body, opening, and again, even beyond the skin, beyond the edges of your body, into the whole room. Inhaling. And again, exhale, squeeze the shins, squeeze the thighs, squeeze the navel, really good. Inhaling, 2 more, okay? Really feel the breath opening, widening. And again, exhale, squeeze the shins, squeeze the thighs, squeeze the navel. Last time like this, inhaling, so you're moving the breath through the body. And now exhale, from here, squeeze the inner thighs together, start to straighten that front knee. And now again, really pull the feet towards each other, so like they're traction in the middle of the mat. Now inhale, come forward, really good. I want you to stretch through the outside of that, or through the side of that, the right side of your body, and feel the stretch coming from the core. Again, keep pulling inner thighs together and really press. Right hip forward, left hip back. Staying here, 2 breaths. Inhale, expand and open the breath through the body. And then again, exhale, squeeze the shins, squeeze the thighs, and squeeze the navel. It keeps you here, so that you're here in power, right? Rather than being like, when am I getting out of here, right? 1 more breath, inhaling. And then exhale, right hand down, left hand up, really good. Now feel that expansion from the center of the body out, towards the toes, towards the fingers. Inhale, feel the breath opening through the body. And again, exhale, squeeze shins, squeeze the thighs, squeeze the navel, really good. Inhaling. Again, feel the breath, so like you're opening from the inside out, you're stretching the body. And then again, exhale, come back to your center, squeezing in to the center, to the center. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. So really thinking about the breath opening in all directions. And again, exhale. Last time, inhaling. And then exhale. Bring your left hand onto your hip. Look at your right big toe, bend your knee. Right hand is going to go in front of the foot. And almost like little Addams Family hand, right? You're going to crawl the hand forward. Hold that left toe. And we're coming into half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. So from here now, really kick through the heel. So the power in this is stretching the body in all directions, right? So kick through that left heel and lengthen through the crown of the head. If you can, left hand comes to the ceiling. And I see here, can you root through that big toe and simultaneously pull the arms, so like you're on a string, and stretch the body now in all directions. Stay here with me for 3 breaths. Inhale. And exhale, feel it come back to center. Really good. Inhale. Stretch the body, exhale, come back to center. 1 more time. Inhale, stretch the body. And exhale, back to center. Really good. Very slowly, both hands on the ground. Spin the hip, kick that left foot back. Inhale, look forward, heart forwards. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Really good. Inhale, come forward into plank. And exhale, lower to the mat. Really good. From here, this is where we go for our little bow pose again. So lift the chest for me. And so we do this twice, so the first time is quite easy. Pull the feet towards the bum. Bring your hands onto your feet. Okay, and if you can't, you can always take a strap, or you can always take another pair of leggings, right, and wrap them around your ankles. And from here, what I'd like you to feel is that the arms are taut, okay? So like a string. So you're gonna kick back with the feet and feel the chest opening, feel the arms strong, and just keep the abdomen on the ground, okay? Feel that the knees can still be quite close to the ground, so we're not lifting up just yet. And so circling the pose, inhaling. I wonder, are you dripping with sweat? I'm dripping with sweat right now. And exhale, gently, so really feel. Feet are pulling the hands back, belly button moving to back body. Really good. Again, keep the focus on the breath. Okay, so this is never about power over the body. It's always power with the body, right? Inhaling. So it's not about dominating, it's about working together with the breath that expansion, that contraction, and then an ease of gentleness in the mind. 2 more breaths here, inhaling, and then again exhaling. Really good, last time. And then exhale, slowly, slowly. Hands on the shoulders. Inhale, press through tabletop. Exhale, sink hips to heels. So this is really an exercise, right? In willpower, in trying to maintain focus, inhaling. Because when we're here, we will be challenged by this, yes? Exhale, if you're being challenged by it now, not surprised, right? It's this thing of, oh, don't like this today, not going to do it, right? So again, staying with it, staying here, staying with yourself. Exhale, sink hips back to heels. Always gentle. Beautiful. Last time like this, inhaling please. And then exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale, so really push the front of the mat away from you. Bend the knees here and really think about opening the shoulders. So the shoulders are rolling open across the collarbone. And as you inhale, feel the breath open here. Feel the breath open in the back of the body there. Exhale, squeezing in, squeezing in, squeezing in. Really good. Inhaling. 1 more breath. We're doing good, everybody. And then exhale. From here, please. Step that left foot between the hands. Right foot now, parallel to the back of the mat. Inhaling, windmill the hands up. Warrior 2, bending into that front knee. So again, heel is in line with the arch of the foot, okay? Back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Really think about pushing that right big toe down into the ground. Think about pushing the outside of the foot down into the ground so that you have that little arch, right? So if I was to roll a marble down the center of your mat, you should catch it in the instep, right? So there's this pull through the back of the body and lifting up. Feel that the hips are in line with the side of your mat. And again, from here, hands are parallel to the earth, okay? Open across the chest, look forward over the front middle finger. And again, from here, bending into that front knee. See if you can't, so it'll work a little bit, right? Bring that hamstring parallel to the mat. Now again from here, what keeps you here is the strength in the center of your body. So squeezing, inner thighs pulling together, shins are pulling together, feet are tractioning the mat to the middle. Staying here nice and strong, pull back through the center. Inhaling, send the breath from the center of the body out. So feel the body get bigger. Take up space. Exhaling, squeeze the shins, squeeze the thighs, squeeze the navel. Really good. And inhale, expanding. So open the breath slowly, slowly, over time, over time, over time. And then exhale, feel the breath. Squeezing into the center. So you are staying exactly as you are, not moving the hands. I'm just moving my hands, right? So that the breath is moving. Really good. You've got 3 more breaths here. Inhaling. And really again, feel that expansion. Feel yourself getting bigger, getting bigger, getting bigger. And then exhale. As you exhale, feel yourself returning to that center of power. So this is where you spread the power on the inhale. 1 more breath here. Inhaling. Very nice, everybody. Stay with me. And again, exhaling from here, straight lengthen up that left knee and really squeeze. Kneecap off the knee and inner thighs are pulling together. Reach that front arm forward, so left arm forward, and stay here for 2 breaths. Now feel the left side of the body stretching, stretching, stretching. And then as you exhale, squeeze shins together, inner thighs together, abdomen, navel to the back body. Really good. Inhale, feel the breath. So again, this is where we move, right? Energy through parts of our body that tend to get stuck. And again, exhale, squeezing in, squeezing in, squeezing in. Beautiful. Left hand down, right hand up. And again, feel the stretching. So again, notice if that left hand is leaning on your shin. See, can you pick it up? Feel the core really holding the side of the body parallel to the earth. And your fingertips are stretching in either direction, right? Just take 2 more breaths here with me. Inhale, feel the breath expanding and opening from the inside out. Send the breath. You'll be so big now, you won't know what to do with yourself, right? Energetically. And then again, exhaling. And super important to do this kind of practice in winter. As I said, we tend to get smaller when the energy moves us like this, right? It's nice to move in the opposite way. And now again from here, right hand on the hip, bend into that front knee, look at the big toe, hand in front of the ground, Adam's family walk all the way forward. And again, lifting up, half moon. So kick through that back heel and lengthen through the crown of the head. Stretch that right hand, fingertips trying to touch the ceiling. And again, from here, if you can, come onto your fingertips of your left hand. And if you can a little bit more, stretch through the top fingers and pull yourself to hover. It's very hard to do when you're talking at the same time. Okay, so really feeling the stretch in all directions, kicking, kicking, kicking. Staying here, and again, the whole idea of this, right? If you're falling out, then you're getting back into it, right? And so again, nice and slow, nice and easy, nice and steady. Please take one more breath. Inhale, really feel expansion in all directions. And then exhale, hands on the ground, stepping that foot back. So right foot back. And then from here, inhaling. And again, exhale, downward facing dog. Really good. Inhale, forward into plank. And then again, exhaling lower to the mat. Okay, from here, last little bit of really strong effort, okay? So just stay with me. Lift the chest for me, please. Heels towards the bum, okay? And then we go into a nice rest after this, so last little bit of work, right? From here, you can either, so if you want, you can bring your hands, so elbows under the shoulders, pull the heels to the bum, and then lift the chest. So you can do the same thing this way. Otherwise, you can bring your hands onto your feet or your ankles again. And now we have a little bit more fire. So really, pull back through the tops of the feet. So really feel the arms are stretching. The top of the, or the front of the chest is opening here. And stay here for a breath. Inhaling, please. And now as you exhale, lift the thighs off the ground. Really nice. And pulling back. So you're gonna stay here. Inhaling. And if you can go higher, you can. Exhale, squeeze the belly button, lift the thighs. Really good. Inhale now, focus on the inhalation. Feel the breath spread through the body. And then again, exhale, lift the thighs, lift the biceps. So really pulling and lifting off the ground. So it's almost like you're going to be flying now. So stay with me, 2 more breaths like this, a little bit of effort. Inhale, send the breath through the body, through the body, through the body. And then exhale, squeeze the belly button, lift the thighs and lift the arms. Really good. Inhale, open the breath through the body. And then again, exhale, lift the thighs, squeeze the belly button, lift the chest. Really good. Now stay here, 2 breaths. Inhaling, little trick. And again, exhale, stay with it, stay with it, stay with it. Last time, inhaling. And then exhale, beautiful, very slowly, very slowly. 4 little kisses. Inhale, lift the chest, okay? So this is after the struggle. This is where we give love, yes? Exhale, heels to glutes. Belly button to back body. Feet down, heart up. And even feel how the body, the heart might begin to race. Feel the expansion here, everybody. Create space for that power we're working with to open up through you. Lower down. Look over the left shoulder. Feet to the mat. Inhale, lift the heart. Really go 3 more times. Exhale, heels to glutes, navel to back body. And so nice and slow. It doesn't need to be effort here at all. Feet down, heart up, inhaling. Exhale, spill spine, look over right shoulder. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale, squeeze, heels to glutes, navel to back body. Feet down, heart up, inhale. And so again, every single movement should feel beautiful. Feel the expansion of the space. Exhaling. Look over left shoulder. 1 last time, inhaling. Squeezing the elbows in. Exhale, heels to glute. Feet down, heart up, inhaling please. And exhale, spill the spine, look over right shoulder. Really good. From here now, stay looking over the right shoulder. Bring your hands by your sides. And we're just going to get the excess heat out of the body. This is a really beautiful way to get a little bit of a little bit of clarity in the mind, a little bit of cleanliness, a little bit of space in the body. So hands are facing up, you're just relaxing now, okay? And then from here, I'm going to ask you to inhale through the nose. down the length of the body. So as you're looking over the right shoulder, you'll be cleaning the left side of your body, so the left channel here. So as you inhale, feel the breath moving down the left side of the body to the left toes. You're going to exhale by pursing your lips and giving a little shh sound out of the body. And you're going to empty the breath out of the lungs right to the end of that shush sound. So SH, shh, spilling the breath out right to the end. You're going to feel the body compressing here. I'm going to ask you to hold the breath, so you're going to feel yourself almost like a wrinkled, I always get like an image of a raisin, right? Like everything is out of the body and you're wrinkled to the center. There's this beautiful compression. Then you're going to relax the body and you're going to inhale, flood the body with breath. Feel the breath opening through the left channel of the body. So again, looking over the right shoulder, the temple is on the ground. And again, if this is a little bit sore for the neck, please know that's okay. It's actually very healthy if you've got any kind of neck pain. Relax the shoulders. Here we've got 3 breaths on this side. Inhale, flood the body with breath. Inhaling through the nose, nice and slow. Slow, generous, expansive. And then exhale, shush the breath out of the body. Oh. Hold, no breath in or out. Feel the little tension here. Now relax the body. Inhale, flood the body with breath. And notice how your body begins to get cooler and cooler each time we do this. Shush the breath out of the body. Hold the breath. Feel yourself held at your center. Power ready to explode. Relax the body. Inhale, flood the body with breath. Space opening. Last time this side. Exhale, shush the breath out of the body. Hold the breath. Relax the body. Inhale, flood the body with breath. Now, relax the whole body. Release the breath. Relax toes, hips, belly, shoulders, neck, and head. Inhale, flood the body with breath. Exhale, relax feet, hips, abdomen, chest, shoulders, neck, head. Last time, inhaling, flood the body with breath. And exhaling, relax feet, hips, abdomen, chest, shoulders, neck, and head. Really good. Moving to the other side now, so beginning to look over your left shoulder. I'm going to stay as I am because otherwise you can't hear me. Okay, and 3 times. This time you're going to be cleaning the right channel. So as you inhale, feel the breath opening through the right side of the body, through the right big toe. So all together, inhale, flood the body with breath. Inhaling through the nose. Really good. Exhale, shush the breath out of the body. Hold the breath. Feel that contraction right at the center. Now relax the body. Inhale, flood the body with breath. Really nice. Shush it out. Right to the end. Squeeze the lung. Hold the breath. Body empty of breath. Relax the body. Inhale, flood the right side of the body with breath. Really nice. And last time, please. Hold the breath. Right at the center. Feel that tension. Right at the center of your being. Now relax the body. Think about expansion. Inhale. Now relax the body, relax the breath. Softening from feet to hips, abdomen, chest, neck, head. Really good. Inhale 2 more times. Feel the body a little bit cooler than before. Maybe the mind a little bit more at ease. Really nice. Exhaling, softening feet, hips, chest, shoulders, neck, head. And one more time like that. Inhale. And then please exhale, softening, softening, softening. Beautiful. Keep your body nice and slow now. I always say this like a little slug, right? Moving from your belly to your back. And so keeping your head nice and low with very little effort. Please bring now, excuse me, soles of the feet onto the mat. Knees and feet are going to be hip width distance apart. Press the back of the head into the mat and move the shoulders away from the ears. So we just have one last thing to do, and this is just, as I said, we've done it a couple of times now. So it's a beautiful way to start to just push, right? All that power around the entire body, so that nice little expansion. So staying here now, please just inhale. And just allow the body to really settle itself to return to the earth, right? Inhaling, keep the knees bent. And exhaling. So from here, you're just going to gently lift the soles of the feet off the mat. Your hands are going to hold onto your knees, okay? So always like little claws, right? Little baskets. And you're going to allow the legs to dangle. So again, I'm reminding you, okay, the ring style, okay, if I'm coming through your computer screen or whatever you're watching me on, okay, right now is to take your hands off your knees, your feet need to drop, okay, that's what we're going for. If your hands lift and your legs stay there, it means your legs are doing the work. So we want our legs to do no work whatsoever. That's this really beautiful supported inversion. And an inversion is anywhere where the limbs, right, so the legs and arms are over the body, over the head. This is a really beautiful variation for anyone who's pregnant, right? So, or even menstruating, right? So anyone where the inversion doesn't work for them, for whatever reason that is. Okay, sometimes you just don't have the energy for it. Okay, and so staying here now, relax the base of the body, feel the pelvis softening. Chin is in towards the chest, and as you inhale now, start to feel the breath expanding through the body. So really feel the body getting bigger, taking up space. And then as you exhale, gently, gently pull the knees in towards the chest. And I want you to feel the abdominal wall moving in and up. So there's this nice little kind of roll here of the abdomen. Again, inhaling, feeling the arms straighten as the breath expands through the body. So space for the breath to open up in you. And as you exhale, bend the elbows, knees towards the chest, feel the abdominals rolling in and up. And so feel that beautiful movement here. And we're just going to keep going like this for another couple of breaths. Inhaling, I would like to get to the point where this becomes meditative, almost hypnotic. Exhale. And so here there's that gentle push of power around the body, the inhalation that creates space for power to be housed in you, and the exhalation that propels that power into the space that you create for it. And so feel that now. Closing the eyes. Every inhale, the body opens and expands a little bit more. Please do this 3 more times. And very gently, the next inhalation, allow the soles of the feet to come to the ground. Pausing here for however long you would like to. And in your own time, beginning to lengthen the legs into final rest pose, Shavasana. Again, palms of the hands are facing up. And again, reminding you to, take as much space as you can here in Shavasana. And so again, this part of your practice where everything that we have moved, shifted, meshed or merged begins to settle in exactly the places that it needs to in you. And so please bring your attention to your breath now. And as you inhale, feel the body rising and lifting. As you exhale, feel the body fall. Inhaling, feeling the body rising and lifting. And exhaling, feeling the whole body fall. Continuing to feel now every exhalation as you begin to relax the body from the toes to the head. Every single exhalation, starting to feel the soles of the feet becoming quiet. Feeling the palms of the hands quiet. Feeling the tongue quiet. The mouth spacious. And the eyes behind the eyelids soft. And please allow now your mind's eye to take you to a place in nature where you have felt a vastness, where you have felt a spaciousness. And please observe that that same spaciousness, that same vastness that exists in nature also exists in you. Power beneath the surface, allow yourself now to soak in the essence of the practice. And feeling here your body whole. And please feel your whole body deeply relaxed. And so again, reminding you that if you have the space to be here longer, then please do, right? This little gift for yourself. And otherwise, if you're following along with me, then please very gently, and I really mean this, eyes remain closed now the whole time. Please make your very slow, very attentive journey towards a comfortable seat at the top of your mat. And please know there is no rush here. And so moving the body and waking the body in the way that it would like to, holding the body in the way that it would like, and eventually finding yourself in a comfortable seat at the top of your mat. And please now, sitting with the spine straight, close the eyes if they've opened. Again, I always say this, the last moment of practice, this golden moment where you get to experience before the kind of, rest of your day begins, or the rest of your life begins, and people start pulling out of you and, asking you for things and expecting things of you, right? Where you get to sit in what this experience is now. And so noticing right now if you have that sense of power, that inner power, and if it feels in some way fortified and spread, and if you have a sense of yourself being a little bit bigger than when you started, that somehow your body fills the space that it takes up right now. And so please feel that. And when you believe that power is finite, then we have a tendency to go down fighting for it, right? Fighting with other people for it, right? To have power over other people, and even within ourselves, right? Fighting to have power over our body, forcing it to work harder when it needs a rest, beating yourself up for doing nothing, right? All of these ways that we kind of take, right, from ourselves, our own resources. And we can start to reframe and relearn our relationship to power as a renewable resource. When we believe that power is infinite, when we believe that power is limitless, this is when power grows, and this is when it can be shared, right? And so feeling that in you now, please, bringing your hands to prayer position at your heart, connecting to that resource, right? Harnessing that resource of power, thanking yourself deeply, 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 and then bringing that power, that attention from your heart to the corners of your lips. Last thing we do, and the last thing we always do, right? It's how we spread it. Pick the corners of your lips up. Pick the corners of the loops up. And feel that power, right? That lightness and that brightness opening from the inside out, thanking yourself deeply, taking pleasure in the time that you gift to yourself, and thanking you. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day or evening or whatever time of the day you're practicing this at, and I will see you for tomorrow for day 4. Much love, everybody.